Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Prodigal. In the last episode we did a dungeon, we got the running boots, and we can run everywhere. And we explored the town just a little bit, but there wasn't really much to do in the town. However, we do need to still do one thing in the town, and that is gain access to the next dungeon. So, are you prepared to prove yourself to me? Yes. So we get into a special arena where we have to fight monsters. Mostly just these rats here. Oh. I got hit once. And that's it. The rustic key. Now I can use the crane on the beach to get into the tidal wave mine. Or tidal mine, sorry. I suppose we should see how strong we really are. Take this key and slay the beast in the mines. Think of it as your first step and prove yourself to me. I'll be waiting. She's not accepting any fighters at the moment. But we do now have a key. And this was the boss key. We have here the shot right, which was the medal we got from the first dungeon. We still have a lost shipment that we actually traded in for coffee. I think though we can go over to Keaton's, and I think we still have a recipe that we can give her. Hi! Talk about how well the sound is. Some of the stories are magical. Fairy queens talking plants, and it's a whole different world down there. Up here all we get is beasts and bad weather. Gosh, I can't imagine all you went through down here. Worried about you every single day. Part of me hoped those travelers would mention you, so I know where you were safe and sound. Glad you're finally back where I can keep an eye on you. Oh gosh, how long have you been talking? I gotta get back to work. Stay safe, alright? Is that a lost recipe? Yes. Gosh, a brand new recipe. And I'm here still using my mom's old ones. She was the best chef I knew, honestly. She's just an amazing woman. Sorry I'm getting all sappy. Thank you, Horn. Can't begin to express how much this means to me. So I named myself Vision. Oh well. I guess I just used the original name of the actual hero. But now we can go down here. This is the beach area. Cross the bridge. Was I not clear enough? We don't want you around here. Watch yourself, Amadeus. This is my blood you're speaking to. You trust this thief? After all he's done to your family? Oh, he'll get lost sometimes. What the heck do you think he is? Some Ashford spy? I ain't paranoid in your old age. If it weren't for me, the North would be overrun with sudden savages. Ain't all bad. You'll see soon enough, Darrow. Don't let him bother you. Worst comes to worst, your old pal will sort him out. Now that this is your home now, working hard, helping Bolivar too. Makes me real proud, Oren. Don't work too late, okay? I'll see you back at the house. And yeah. Oh, hello. Aw, doggy. Let's play ball, doggy. Yeah. Do it again. Fetch! There's nothing up here. This is, again, not here normally. And there's a house here. But this house is kind of empty. And it also will not come in important until way later for a single thing. However, for now, let's use the key on here. And now we can go into the Tidal mines. I know it's there. I saw them with my own eyes. Cursed bones in the boneyard. Could feel the evil coming out of them the second I opened the chest. Hope no one's fool enough to take them. Cursed bones in the boneyard, eh? That might be interesting. Maybe I'm foolish enough to take them. We'll see. So this is our first dungeon room. Clearly we just form a bridge with 2 barrels, and that's about it. Let's see. The button that we can use. What's this right here? What a strange formation. Is that it? There's nothing about this? No. Fortunately though, I do have to move and come back. So I can do this. There you go. So basically what I did is exit from this end and re-entered so I could, you know, whenever I use the dread hand, respawn back in this entrance and not at that entrance right there, because otherwise I would still be stuck. More bats. Over there you see a room, but we can't really access that right now. We'll come back to that later. Another puzzle right here. So we need to solve it. I think the best way is probably like this. There you go. Easy said. There's probably a million ways to solve that puzzle. That's just how I did it. Like, this is what I do like about the game. Like, most puzzles have multiple answers. Some puzzles just have a singular answer, but most puzzles have multiple answers. Here we're just making our way downtown, walking fast. No, we're walking pretty slow actually. Now we can walk fast. Ooh. And now we are in a room that we need to cross. But we need to kind of watch out a little bit. Because I think there's a lot of gaps. Well, that's a wrong way. Let's find the right way, shall we? Nope. Okay, there we go. And we found a normal key. Now if you want, you can really break rocks and see if there's other paths. Or you can just, you know, fall into the pit, like you do. Okay, that's it. What? That was pretty easy, actually. So now we can just go back and open up this lock. Man, I'm just talking about what we should do. I've been actually kind of obsessed with this game, to say that. I've been playing it for hours on end. This is a deceptively long game. And I'm gonna teach you all about it. However, right now, we are getting our new upgrade, the Lariat, which we can use to pull ourselves to objects. And pull objects towards ourselves, like that. So the 2 barrels, the wooden barrel, as you can see, you pull it towards yourself. As for the iron barrel, well, you pull yourself towards it. However, this is the way to go. However, if you remember, back in the previous room, there was something there that we couldn't really access before, that we can right now, because we can just pull ourselves towards that iron barrel and make our way to this room. And this room is actually very important because it contains a heart container, or a heart ore as this game calls it. That's not correct, I don't think. How do we do this? I know that one. Probably down there. Can knock one of them up there. I feel like I need to move one of these. As you can see, you can easily just pull a barrel towards yourself in order to gain access to the fragment of the hardware. There we go. Only one more to go before we get another piece of health. I don't actually, right now, I don't have my guide up for myself. It's not really a guide. More like, hey, this is here, this is there. However, we just need to go back to this room. Is that? And then go back here. There we go. However, if you don't want to know any secrets, just, you know, skip a little bit. Because right here is a secret room. I did the last time, did that afterwards. It's a performance log. Oh, can't we read it? Herb power should give this a herbalist. And another coin. Old journal, will you read it? Yes. I met the head of the Van family today. Strange man he is. Showed me some Esterosan sword, asking what metal it was, or if I had a clue where it could have come from. As far as my nan, that metal was unlike nothing I've ever seen. Touching it felt like it was pulling the warmth and life out of my skin. Rushed him out of the door, fast as I could. Are those fleas? I think that's the sword that that Van actually, Sheriff Van actually talked about. You know, he was wondering if I ever saw a medal like it, and if I ever came across it, that I should show him. However, oh, I think I did that wrong. Let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, I destroyed that block, which is not something I should have been doing. That's very easy, right? Ooh. Alright. Sorry, it's very hot still here, and I need a drink. Man, yes I do. Okay, so I feel like I'm not giving enough proper explanation to how the puzzles work in this game. So this one, this iron barrel here, I can't move it. I can't really move past it. Even if I were to somehow get to the other side, I can't really push the iron barrel down towards this one. So the only really thing that I can do is pull one of these wooden barrels towards myself and then knock it towards the water here. So I'm gonna try and explain the puzzles a little bit better from now on. I am not used to commentating anymore, and it is also very hot, So I'm gonna take some more drinks. And I'm just gonna cut out any awkward commentary that I have. As you can see, there's a door right there. And a Tidal gem. So this is a random drop from the rocks. Actually, the Tidal gem is really the only drop that's from the rock, aside from money. And as you can see, there's actually a chest right there. And we're gonna go back for it a little bit from now. Now for now, we need to get access to this one. And there's actually multiple ways to solve this one. You can either do it like that, like, you know, or we can knock this one down, and then this one. And then do it like this. And then knock this one into the water. Or as you saw, we can do the other way, where I knock that one down, then this one, and roughly do the same thing as I did before. So basically knock that one down, then no. Alright. There you go. We're getting access to the chest. This is just a normal key. So for the other one, we can knock this one up. And get to the other side and knock it into the water. And that's pretty much it. That was pretty easy, right? And it's fishing bait. So as you can see, it's surprisingly, this is amazing bait for River would want this for sure. Tidal gem. Doesn't Coraline love the ocean? Well, we haven't met Coraline yet. And we won't meet Coraline for quite a while. The herb, you know, be useful to Oakley. Rare seeds. The Bat Lynn could use them. And recipe, Bat Keaton will love it. So those are basically items you can give each of the girls once. Aside from the coin. Coin is not an item for any girl. It's a very important item for an upgrade. And probably is one of the last upgrades I'm going to get in this game. But for now, we can actually move on. Because we have a key. But we can actually talk to the door, I think, right now. Yeah, you, help Gal out. There's a beast on the other side of me and I won't stop licking me. Please get rid of it. So yeah, the door will just open. However, instead of dealing with the boss right now, we are gonna go over here and see what's on this side. I mean, there might be nothing on that side. But there is actually something on this side, because otherwise you wouldn't go over here. As you can see, in fact, there's a fragment of horror. And now my vitality has risen. And as you can see over here, there's a switch that we can't reach, but we can flip it with a lariat. As you can see down there, there's a chest. And if you didn't flip the switch, you couldn't reach it. But now, it's another old recipe. So there's multiple of these, the old recipes, the rare seeds, you can find throughout the game. However, you can only really give each item once to a girl. But yeah, we came here for the heart container, so that we have more health to face the boss. And in fact, we are about to face the boss right now. As you can see, it's a very small and narrow path. It's a toad. It will jump. It will jump to where you are. You simply avoid it, not get hit. Then it will jump back and then spit a barrel at you. And use your lariat to stop the barrel. And then you knock it back. So just basically when it's jumping, you just keep moving. Eventually, it will jump back to its default position, spit a barrel at you, knock it back, hit it a couple times, and eventually it will die. Very easy boss. Is there something on the left here? No, there isn't. Okay. So let's go right. And there we go. Another dungeon done. What's this? Drowned ore. This will be a great material. I think it's... Is that rust? How long have I been recording for? 21 minutes. Ah, that's fair. Alright, looks like the drenched, but it's dry as bone. It's that the souls of dead sails live within it. A forge needs a strong fuel for the ores as powerful as these. Rumor has it an old alchemist lair is around here. I'm sure we would use something there to help us. I wonder if the librarian knows anything. Ah. Alchemist lair, eh? Keaton? Alright, I'll get Keaton for you. Howdy, Bolivar. And now, what was so important you had to send Norm to come over to get me? Surprise was too good. I just couldn't wait, Kessa. Now, do you remember the recipe I showed you? The one I didn't have a good enough knife for? Ah, but you do now. I went and forged the perfect knife specifically for you. Oh gosh, well, thank you. I have to go and do that. Well, now you have no excuse not to make the recipe I told you about. I suppose you're right. The spinning sure is handy. And so begins your adventure in Esteros and cooking, eh? Thank you, Bolivar. You'll have to make the dish for you. Ah, guess I was hoping for that. Ah, you smooth motherfucker. Sorry, I haven't really done anything about that yet. Yeah. Now we can basically taste a little bit of Esteros and cooking. However, for now, as you saw, there was a hard ore that we couldn't reach before, but we can reach now. Now that we have the lariat. Now we can go over here and get a 5th hard ore. That's very easy, isn't it? Already 5 pieces of heart, so already on our way to a heart container. And up here is the frozen thorn. Something that the herbalist asked for, or Oakley asked for. We do have Oakley's item that she wants, the herb pouch, like the romance item, but she won't take it for now. Because she will ask for certain specific materials first. Like the thorn. I'm surprised. I did not expect you to collect this. My potions, the only thing that compels you to help me? Yes. I suppose that my potions can influence many things. It has been very long since I worked with another human. Speaking to others is quite exhausting. That's why I closed my shop. Aside from my lack of supplies, books are quieter, more interesting companion. But you're different. I have this depth to your character. I wish to know you further. Thank you, Arn. Maybe it's because I'm quiet. I'll be needing a crystal next. I believe you could find one in the mountains. Please collect that if you wish to continue our partnership. Yeah, indeed. Next thing that we need to collect for her is what she just said. The crystal. But we can't really get that right now. There is, however, the thing that we can get in the boneyard right now. But I am gonna wait to go back to the boneyard until I have the item that is going to currently go into the B slot. Because the tutorial area and the mine have things to get for us when we have all the items. However, for now, we did another dungeon. And now we need to find out where we need to go. I believe the rumor is that the fountain has a hidden switch. Perhaps you should poke around. Okay, but is that the alchemist's lair? Inside the fountain? Well, if that's where we need to go, then that's where we need to go. If you remember correctly, Orly also told... not Orly, Oakley. Orly, critical role. Oakley told us that there was a hidden switch in the fountain spout. So, we already kind of know that there was a dungeon in the mountain. So next time, we will go into the alchemist lair. Or the alchemist lab, or whatever. The fountain waterways. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will try to do better with my commentary, and better with explaining how puzzles work. I have not commentated in a long, long ass time. Can you tell? Anyway, goodbye.